up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? Bam.
Gia.
Yes, sir.
That's about 20 seconds, 15, 20, 25 seconds. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Man, it's so much. Every time we get together, PT, it's just so much going on. It's so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yes, indeed.
I'm trying my best as a prepper to stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah. Been looking on the news, hearing the news, not really the news, but different channels and shit, really, man, on YouTube. Been talking about this whole another hacker, man. Another hacker.
Yep. It's everywhere.
We're gonna
Me.
tap in. We're gonna tap into all that shit, right? We're gonna talk about that stuff tonight. And I was hoping that the alien report came out today, man. We kept checking up to the last minute, and they never came out with it. So
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna hold up. I even
got
heard
something to say about that.
it could even be a month away. But we do have a special guest backstage that we need to bring on.
Yes,
We
sir.
need to bring on.
Bam.
Boom! There she is. What's up?
What's up, Lisa?
How are you guys?
Good.
Doing good. Doing good. Hey, how we sound, y'all? How we sound in the chat? Are we good? Are we good? Can you hear everybody? Check one,
know-
two.
Y'all know I'm loud, so if I'm screaming, tell me, cause y'all know I'm loud.
We all good over there, Mod? All right, cool.
What
I think
up,
we
Lisa?
all good. What's up, Joe
Yeah.
Morgan, Kyle, Cherokee, The Outsider, Native and Devout, Susanna, TT1, Tennessee
What?
Tactical 1, Phil Brad, what's going on with y'all, man? I'm glad y'all here to chill with us. We're gonna get into this thing. What's up, Josh?
Not too much, man. Not too much. You know what I'm saying? Just another day as the life of a prepper, trying to stay ahead of the curve. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
Yeah. Where y'all want to start with this, man? Where y'all want to go with this? Lisa, what's good?
What's good
Anything?
with you?
Anything on your mind, Lisa? Anything? I mean, there's so many things, but
Put her on the spot.
it.
Oh no, where did she go?
There she go. Yeah.
Me? Is that you guys? I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Oh, don't
Good.
worry about it. It happens.
I was
It
just saying. I was just saying, like, so everything that's going on, you know, everything that's going, we can say everything that happened today, yesterday, and the day before. That is a lot of things. What's on your mind? You know, just something that's just, you know, crossed your path.
I can't believe the whole meat deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the deal with that, Josh? What's the deal with it?
Man, I don't have the answers. No, I'm just playing. Cyber attacks. We talked about that. Look,
We said there
we
was more coming. We said there was more coming.
We said it. Look, the pipeline deal. We said, look, there's probably gonna be more, and here we are talking about JBS meat. What is it? The meat packing company or something like that. They provide 1/5 of the meat to the country and around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's happening, man. Uncertain times for sure.
Nisi was just looking on the news. Well, she was looking through the news, like headlines. She wasn't really watching the news, but she was looking through the headlines, and she said it's everywhere now. They're talking about global shortage of meat
Really?
because of this hack. Global shortage. Global.
Global.
Their
The
mother
hell?
and brother, and it's gonna make sure that there's a shortage immediately.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's what I
Say that
think,
again.
man.
Say that again.
They're gonna use it.
Now that it's on the nightly news and stuff like that, everybody and their brother is going to be running to the store because they think there's going to be this big shortage. So
Yeah.
so it's going to be certain that there's going to be a shortage now, whether
Yeah.
there was or wasn't from that.
That's something that I always try to take into consideration. Let me just tell you, today, so I was out working, grinding, just doing my thing, and like with all the news, and I'm watching the channels, and all the preppers are like, you know, okay, so it's going to definitely be a meat shortage. I'm like, all right, so I go to get gas, and it's at a grocery store, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, I'm pumping my gas, and I'm looking at the grocery store like, is anybody coming out with meat? You know what I mean? Like any baskets full of meat? What's going on? You know, because I just don't have time to run in and actually, you know, grab the meat. I don't want to sit in the car, and then I got to wait all day once I get home. And so that happened like twice. And I made it to Kroger's. I made it to the grocery store. And this as a prepper, I mean, even if you aren't a prepper, as a person of preparedness mindset, when I went into the grocery store, automatically, right, the meat was there. Everything was there. Nobody had baskets full of stuff. Nobody was going crazy. But I was like, as a prepper, I'm gonna grab a little extra. So I grabbed like 4 or 5 packs of ground beef. I grabbed like 2 pork tenderloins, you know what I mean? A little bit of chicken and everything just to fill up the freezer. It's halfway full, but as a prepper, it can't hurt to be topped off, y'all. Seriously, it can't.
I got an idea, man. I think I know who's doing the hacking.
What?
I think I know who's doing the hacking, man. You want me to hit you with it?
Why not? Come on.
It's the aliens, man.
Oh my goodness.
The aliens, dog. The aliens.
Fam, did y'all hear that? Hey.
They like the cows more than they like us.
Oh. Hey.
They want us to stop eating them.
I don't put anything past anybody nowadays.
I'm telling you, man, some weird shit going on, man. You got all these aliens popping. I just seen today that something about some 3 triangles came up on some ship, and then they were like, okay, is this real or not? And then the government came out and said, yeah, it's real. It's like, y'all just saying everything's real now.
Yeah.
I'll walk outside and take a picture of the sky. They be like, yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
You know,
Lisa,
like, what the hell's going on?
Lisa, fam, look, Lisa's deep. So we got into a conversation about aliens and how, like, why now? What's, so we were throwing out scenarios and just ideas about what it could be, right? Seriously. And Lisa, you remember when we had a little conversation about, not to go into religion and everything, but we were saying that it could possibly be to kind of like, hit it, Lisa.
We are on like a time, like we're ruining our planet, and there's been proof in the past. I mean, if you look at hieroglyphics, there's been spacemen or something in hieroglyphics. It's happened before. We've ruined ourselves before. We ruined the earth. There's been, sorry guys, I'm actually really nervous, so I'm probably stuttering.
It's all right.
But
it's all famine here.
It seems to me that, like, right now, okay, in the past 100 years, we've boomed, like you guys have mentioned before, we've boomed in the way that technology is, and it's out of control. What we find out now, as far as technology, is so in the past that who knows what they really have. And I'm sure that somebody out there knows what we have, what we actually have, not you and I and everybody. But I'm sure that there's a reason that they're having to say something, because somebody's probably coming to step in. We're just the planet.
Yeah. So all right, y'all. So look, we were kicking this conversation, right? And this was something that neither one of us, it didn't cross our minds until like we actually started talking about it. And it was, as far as religion, right? We've got all these UBI, right? UBI. We've got all these changes. We got all these. Our fundamentals are changing. They're trying to change our fundamentals. So we were just saying. So if these UAPs, these UFOs, if they try to push the agenda and say they are actual aliens, right? What would that do to religion? And now I'm gonna tell you, I know. And
I think that's why they don't come right out and say anything right now, because if you don't have religion, you don't have control.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So without religion,
going deep.
I mean, you have politics. That's one way of control, whether we like it or not. It's a stage for control. And then you've got religion, because if you don't put people into politics, you got to have something. Obviously, politics was that religion, but you have to have something to control people. You can't just have everybody. Well, I mean, you can, but
yeah, absolutely.
But everything that's being attacked has to do with control. If you think about it, like attacking the gas, that's a control thing that they control everything off of. The food, we know food is number one. You control the food and water, you control everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like they're hitting all the fundamentals. Everything that we've become accustomed to on an everyday, day-to-day basis, just in life. Bro, they're flipping it upside down. and it's happening in a short time period. It's crazy.
And we know.
Us fighting with each other, they'll also keep control. Hence all the race wars and everything they're pushing.
Yeah.
We're fighting with each other. We're not going to be fighting them, right? Because we're too busy fighting like fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yep.
Hey, and look, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just gonna veer off just for a second. This is a whole nother show. But I saw something that just blew my mind. I saw two things that blew my mind. I'm sorry, y'all. Can I, PT? Can I? You know what I'm saying? Can I go there? Can I?
Yeah.
All right. I like to have approval from the fan when I can get it. So look, man. Yeah, I was watching the news. And I know. It was the George Floyd anniversary. Tell me if y'all saw this. The George Floyd anniversary. It was like legit the anniversary. And they had camera crews out. They had the vigils with all the flowers and stuff. And that Cub Foods in front of the Cub Foods where it all went down at, right?
Right.
And some dude just started busting, like just shooting. Seriously, camera crew started dipping. People were running. And I was like, what is going on? And so
I think that was just some regular old street shit, man. You know how
man, that's too much. I think it's something behind it, man. I don't know. I think it's something behind it. Too many cameras on that particular scene. You know what I'm saying? On that event for somebody to just randomly come out and just start busting. Go ahead, Lisa.
Maybe the push for the race war to get, just keep the fire going, stoking the fire.
Attacking all the fundamentals, man.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I just know how the streets gets. When you get fired up in the streets, you don't even be worrying about who the hell's around. You just go at it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just me.
Bro, the dude who was doing the shooting came running directly towards the camera.
Did you see the camera dude or the I guess he was the guy that would be talking. He didn't run. That Bama was like looking and watching. You could tell he was looking for a news story. He was like, oh man, we got to get this on camera. What the hell? Man,
bro.
Man, that's James over there, man. Look, that's James running right there.
Yeah, for real. All right. I'm going to pull it back in. UAPs, UFOs. Bam! What's good? What we got? All right, look. UFOs, UAPs.
When they going to come out with this report, man? When are they going to come out with this report? I think
they got 15 days. 15 days, supposedly. Lisa, have you heard anything?
I haven't heard anything after coming out, obviously. But when we do get information, I'm sure it's going to be very watered down and very sugar-coated and easily manipulated into something lesser than what it is.
They're already watering it down. When they talked about them 3 triangles and stuff, the news dude, he was like, yeah, they're talking about how it could have been drones. And I'm like, okay. So that's where y'all going to go with it. It's just some super drones that the Chinese done came up with or the Russians done came up with.
Bro, they would have been attacked us. They would have been attacked us by now if they had technology like that. They wouldn't even hesitated if they had technology like that.
All right, let's just speculate, man.
All right, come on.
What if they come out and hit us hard though? We're expecting all this minimal shit. They're just gonna tell us what we already know, and they're just gonna use big words and make it sound fancy. But what if they do come out and say that it's we need to protect ourselves. We are under surveillance from a possible attack from Venus. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Hell no, they ain't gonna do it.
But listen, everybody's
together for
bam.
Everybody says that they can't let us know nothing because then it'll look like we're weak and this and this and that. But they've already looked weak. Like we've already looked weak at times, man. So I don't think they're worrying too much about looking weak. They've already looked weak.
Yeah.
Just by not knowing, just by having to come out with this shit, just by having to say, yeah, there's things in the sky we don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
Which is even more so. Look, PT, I'm just saying. Fam, tell me if y'all feel what I'm saying. I'm just saying, PT, if the United States government, Lisa, you too, Lisa. If the United States government comes out and says, we don't know what these are. And they've said these are stealth, whatever these warships are, they are stealth, brother. Top technology, cutting edge. These are stealth ships in the ocean that are being swarmed and tracked by invisible objects.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We're supposed to be the top dog. You know what I'm saying?
Monograph, I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Been discovered. Is there a reason we don't investigate our own ocean that much? Are we not allowed to go in there because of stuff?
Damn.
There?
Damn. Never thought about that.
Well, there's been reports of the things hovering over nuclear sites and shutting them all down, and then they zip off and then they come back up. Like, would they let that information go out there? I mean, if that ain't the most dangerous shit in the world, then what is? Because nuclear shit is what could end us all.
Bodies of water where there's nuclear. I mean, I'm in Western New York. I can see Canada from 15 minutes away, if I go to and I mean, we get tons and tons of sightings out here. It's under the water. I mean, really? You want to see stuff, come out here.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I don't know, man.
That, it's like a normal thing. Not, like you're going to ask every person on the street, but it's frequent.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I know Lisa.
I did write this down because I can't retain information. I'm like a freaking fish.
Are we off?
The former space security chief, he said something, and his quote was, "They've been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are." And it's been said that the Galactic Federation stopped Trump from revealing information on aliens to avoid mass hysteria, which I mean is basically what we were saying before anyways, but
Who said these things?
Yeah, for real.
What we think.
Who said these things? Who put out that?
That was it was Israel former space security chief. His name was Eshed, ESHD.
Yeah.
Wow.
Israel's been kicking shit like that.
5 years ago.
Yeah, for real.
Well, the interesting thing that Lisa said, she left it in her comments. She talked about how maybe the aliens realized we have technology that we're not ready for as a species, and we could. I mean, because we can fuck this planet up, we can fuck our homes up, we can fuck our neighborhoods up. Yeah. If we can do all that, we could probably fuck up space somehow. If we do one major accident with something very powerful, and that shit go off and hit a couple planets, blow them up, they go off and hit a couple planets, and who knows about time? I mean, I'm going off of movies and stuff, but maybe time, maybe they already know that we gonna fuck something up, and they're coming to figure out when we're gonna do it and how we're gonna do it, and so they can stop it or they can kill us or something.
Time travel.
Yep.
Unless it's demons.
Bro, let me hit on what you were talking about. So I was watching MSM, mainstream media, today, and you're just talking about us just destroying stuff, right? Did you see where it was like some small fragment in outer space punched a hole straight through the space station? There's so many thousands. We have junk in outer space. We got junk in outer space, bro.
Yeah.
Traveling at thousands of miles an hour that we put out there. Yeah, so what you're saying is absolutely correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can screw shit up real quick. Did you see the video? Did y'all see the video of where it looked like a spaceship was coming into our atmosphere, and then all of a sudden a shot rang off, and then it turns around and zips off, and then it looks like a missile's going after it or something?
Yeah.
I mean, what if they come out and say that that's real and that they really tried to shoot down because certain alien? Man, I'm going there, man. Like
I got.
If there's one alien, there could be 27 million different kinds of aliens. Like maybe they already know who's the enemy and who ain't, and who's a good alien, and who's a bad alien, and maybe there's aliens running the earth, and they got enemies out there that they know about that us dumb people here, us animals here, don't realize what's going on, but they got a beef going on that goes back 50,000 years.
You just don't know.
You just don't know, man.
When you use the word alien, it can be in so many senses of the form. Yes, the little green or gray guys that we're used to thinking about. But if you think hundreds of thousands of years ago, there wasn't a term for the word alien,
Yeah.
So you've seen some guy that came down from the sky, or a source of any kind coming from the sky. They would be heaven. They would be gods. They would be stuff like that. And you put your twist on things now. Okay, so they say like fallen angels and all that, or I don't know, any of that stuff. Anything could be interpreted so differently now. So when you say stuff like releasing information on aliens, the stigma of the word aliens is going to make everyone think of the little green guys, but maybe that's not what it is at all. Maybe it's these orbs of light, which people say all the time. Maybe that's the aliens, or or and maybe it is. All of this could connect. Everything is connected. We know that.
It is. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so hey, check this out. So just me, just doing what I do, listening to this, listening to that. So some people feel like, as far as the disclosure that we're waiting on, Harry Reid fired this whole thing up, but they feel like all the juicy stuff, the real stuff, will probably go to Congress, and then they'll sift through everything and decide what we need to see and what we don't need to see. They're going to get it first. The whole package was for Congress to get the information, and then they'll pass it on to us, right? And so with saying that, this is. I watched the video and they were talking about the TikTok and how the pilots were like, "We got him!" When they started finally tracked them on radar, like, "We got him! We got him!"
They got all excited.
Bro, they said that all pilots, they carry with them a high definition, like a cell phone camera or just a camera.
Yeah, they got pictures of it. They
have
took some
legit official up close and personal pictures, not this blurry stuff, but they have pictures.
I think they're gonna slowly hit us with it. I think this report's gonna come out, and it's gonna say in the report we'll have more, in 3 months, and then boom. Then we'll have more in 6 months, and then boom. And within the next couple years, they'll put out a bunch of information and lean us towards whatever they want us to lean towards. And it's up to us to figure out what's really going on, which is damn near impossible.
I hope not, man. Do you think? I hope not, PT. Man, I want to know. PT, man, I saw the weirdest video on YouTube, and I know it's fake. I know it's fake, and I'm sure if you guys are into UFOs, you saw this video too. It popped up on my timeline, and the first comment in the video was like, "Isn't it a coincidence that all of a sudden this video is popping up right now in everybody's timeline?" I was like, "Yeah, it is. Let me watch it." And it was like an interview with an alien. It had to be super fake.
Yeah, I seen that. And he's talking all weird, and he's talking about, that he is actually us.
Right, morality.
I watched the whole thing. Yeah, I watched the whole thing, man. Bro. And it's entertaining as hell, man. And when you listen to it, you're like, whoa. But it is brainwashing type of material. You know what I'm saying?
PT, when I was watching it, right, I was like, nah, there's no way this is real. But he had like the veins in his head like throbbing. I was like, damn. Nah, it ain't real. It ain't real. Find something else to watch.
The aliens actually said that he was us, but from a future time. And we've gotten past the belief of religion. We done gotten past it. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, seriously. He said that a nuclear explosion, nuclear war is what mutated them into where they were at. And he said it wasn't the actual bombs that did it. It was just the radiation. It's a fake ass video. Ain't worried about it.
It make you think though, don't it? That video make you think.
Who else saw it? Anybody else in the chat saw that?
I know y'all saw that video because YouTube's in with
they feed it to you.
The deep state.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know if we're allowed to say that anymore, but the deep state. They're all connected. Them bastards.
Absolutely, CB. No such thing as coincidence. I agree. Everybody that I meet every day of my life, everybody that I bump into. Hey, let me just tell you a story. And this is why I say fam. I'm going to shut up because I know I'm talking too much. Fam, this is why I say fam. I'm pumping my gas, man. Like I said, I was watching the grocery stores like, are they coming out with like meat and in the baskets? Pumping my gas, PT. It's legit. So I'm pumping my gas, man. And there's a woman on the other side of me. I don't really know what's going on, right? And so I'm pumping my gas, and the woman's like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. And I'm like, oh, she's going to ask me for some money. You know what I'm saying? And I turn and I look. She's got oxygen on, bro. She's in the backseat of her car. She's trying to get the gas pump off the thing. And she's like, bro, we need each other, man. It's humanity and people. She's like, if you could you just help me just put my gas pump into my car? Straight, this really happened. So I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. You know, so I run over and I stick the gas pump in the car and we're pumping and she's like, thank you so much, sir. And she's got oxygen. I was like, COPD? Yeah, she's like, bad. And she can't breathe. She's like, so man, I'll pump her gas and she's like, it comes, I know this is insignificant, but it comes to like $16.85. She's like, shit, I paid him $20 in cash. I need to get to 20. So I'm like, nah, let's see. So I pump a little extra. You know what I'm saying? We get to like 19. I'm like, we made it to 19. She's like, thank you, sir. I was like, I'm going to go get your dollar from them and I'll bring it right back. She was like, God bless you. Bro, people, we need each other, man. It's about having a heart. That's what it's going to take to make it through the shit that's coming, people.
But maybe she was an alien. That's why she had those breathing things in and stuff, because aliens can't breathe our atmosphere and whatnot.
Hey, if that's the case, I'm good with him. I'm in the front. I'm in there with him. If that's the case, I passed my test.
Man, they need to come watch the show then. Next time you run into them Bamas, man, you know they got powers and stuff, man. They can spread the word. Let's get in with the aliens, dog.
Bro, I'm in with everybody. Look, PT, I'm in with everybody. I don't care your race. I don't care if you're an alien. Hey, I'm gonna be good with everybody when it's my time to dip out. I'm gonna be good with everybody. Lisa.
So we went to the store, right? I just want to tap into this food shortage thing. We went to the BJ's. If y'all know what BJ's is, it's like Costco or whatever. If you don't have a BJ's, it's Costco or whatever. But we went there, man, and 3 steaks were $35, and I was like, what? And you know, I know what the meat prices are, man, because I started that keto diet shit. So I've been eating a lot of like steaks and hamburgers and shit like that. So we didn't buy none. We were like, I mean, everything was overpriced, like big time overpriced. So then today, Nisi went up to the local food line, Wise, whatever you want to call it. And we usually get roasts. You usually get buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free, right? And they're usually between like $9.50 and $11 for one roast, and then you get one for free. But now they're $19 for one. And we caught them today. They were buy one, get one free, but for the last like month, we haven't seen buy one, get one free. So I don't know why they were buy one, get one free now, but they're still like $8 more than the highest price they've ever been.
Yeah, everything.
It's real, man. You know, this inflation shit, the money going down the tubes, the food being raised way up. This is happening. I don't think people realize just how it is really happening. I've never seen meat jump up in price so damn fast, so damn high.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Lisa, have you seen this?
I'm seeing it here too. I mean, I think they're wanting us to get to where we're begging for their help, where they want us. I mean, you can only afford so much on your budget. I mean, but also at the same time, nobody wants to work right now because they're getting paid so much more on unemployment.
That's coming to an end.
I just see today there was something about they're going to start doing some incentives. I don't know if it's just in New York, but $1,200 for people to go back to work. Like, really?
Yeah.
It's sad that nobody wants to work anymore. And it's they're and did you guys hear about they're going to do some test runs for UBI? They were.
I heard something. I heard something about that.
I think they're just trying to get to where nobody can afford anything, and when nobody can afford anything, looking for the help of the government, everyone's just going to be on the same, plane. Here's your government cheese, your whatever.
Yep.
Well, you see, I think something, man, real quick. I think they're also, they already worked it to where the man and the woman in the house, they both got to work. I mean, unless you're rich, you know. I was watching, I think it was Backwoods, and Cashew was talking about it. But I think they're going to keep it going, and they're going to go even farther, and they're going to want us to have 2 and 3 jobs, each one of us. Because I know in Maryland, I just seen today on a video thing that our mayor said that starting at the beginning of July, he's stopping the extra money from the federal government or whatever. If you're on unemployment, you won't get the extra money or whatever.
Yeah.
And Nisi had said that he wasn't going to do that. That some states were doing it, some weren't, but that Maryland wasn't going to do that shit. But now he's done changed his mind, and now he's going to do it. So I see a lot of states are probably going to do that within the next month. You won't have that extra shit from the federal government. You're going to have prices they want us enslaved, man. And I'm not saying we should have free shit, but what I'm saying is they're coming hard now. Like, they're gonna act like this thing never happened, and boom, y'all should be good already,
right?
You know what's the problem? They're gonna act like ain't nothing ever happened. We ain't ever go through shit for the past year and a half, and get your shit together. And by the way, prices are gonna be 3 times higher, so you're gonna have to work 3 and 4 jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Act right. Hey, Lisa, wouldn't it be cool? I mean, not cool, but wouldn't it be funny if, like you said, $1,200 to go back to work? So what if somebody went to work for like, a week or a month and then they quit? went back, and they went back. Yeah. I'm just bullshitting. What's that? Man, the politicians probably already got people ready to do that.
They probably got rules in. If you quit your job within a month, you got to get the $1,200 back. They ain't no dummies, man. They know how to control us, man.
Yeah. That's what it is, though, man. Seriously. Video I did a long time, way back, man. What was it like? Man, what is it when you put them in a pot and they won't jump out if you turn the heat up slow? That's what this is, man. It's a pressure cooker. That's it. That's what I titled that video. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it.
What if aliens is like a side weapon that they can use, and they're just throwing this shit in our face, so we do what the hell they want us to do, and they'll have that as a backup, that if everything does go awry when they make us all poor and not have shit and own nothing and like it, that then they can break out the alien shit on us. You know what I mean? And they're warming us up, and that's just another weapon they got to use against us, because they're getting ready to hit us with them haymakers. You know what I'm saying? Because they're hitting us with haymakers ever since the beginning of 2020. That was the first haymaker. That was a roundhouse, Jack.
There are things that make me question, if there could be stuff like an alien invasion, because I think it was Marfugel mentioned something like, didn't the U.S. government?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that.
What was the reason for that? I mean, could it be for something alien-wise, or could it be something?
Wait, what happened, Lisa? Hold on, Lisa, what happened? Eminent domain for what?
U.S. government used eminent domain to get a hold of all of the night vision and stuff for the military, and it was supposedly for them to practice at night, but who knows? Could it also be for something possible? Being able to see on different,
right?
I don't know, I can't explain what I'm trying to say, but you smelling what I'm stepping at?
Yeah.
Spectrums.
See, I was about to buy some off Amazon.
No, everything's an idea.
I was about to buy some off Amazon. It's like $200 and a laser pointer, because it was like, if you get the laser pointer and you get the infrared night vision goggles, then you can see them. I ain't about to do it, but I'm just saying. Yeah.
I heard about it, Mojo. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Lisa.
You're good.
No, you're good.
Yeah, man. They had the Brazilian, then they had the Indian. You know what I mean? They had the South African, and now we got to deal with the Vietnam joint.
I ain't doing it. Go ahead.
Whatever, man. It's whatever. They're gonna use this shit for the next 20 years, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, seriously. That one has legs. It can run. It can withstand the test of time, whichever way they want to go with it. It has legs, brother.
I think our biggest worry is what Monograph talked about.
Which was?
And that's when he said that he thinks the money's gone in August. The money's gone in August. When you completely crash the money, man, that's it. Because you can't buy food, you can't buy gas. It ain't gonna matter if somebody's hacking them or not. You ain't gonna have no damn money to do nothing. It's gonna break they're destroying the middle class. They want the higher elites, and they want broke slaves, period. That's what they want, man. That's what they need. So they can sit back in their Malibu mansions on the beach and see what else they can come up with to play around.
Man, look, seriously, for me, just for me with my little prepper mentality, I don't even know where I got it from, but I'm always like trying to stay ahead of the curve, and I'm always trying to prepare and make sure I got what I need. But man, bro, it's clear and evident that they are I keep saying it, they are destroying everything that we've come to like rely on. Everything, money, work, religion. We got aliens, the food, everything. And I seriously do believe it's conditioning. Look, the kids don't stand a chance, brother.
Nah,
the kids,
man.
they don't. We're the fighters right now. They don't stand a chance. But whatever this transitional period, whatever the next period is, that bro, they got it. We're reactionary. Yeah, we're reactionary, man.
I just wanna tap in a little bit and let the people know that Lisa down here, she does a little prepping herself. She done hooked up a trailer in case she, shit hits the fan. You know what I'm saying? What you call it, Josh? Shift. But you're doing your thing. Is your whole family watching everything that's going on, and you, the hubby, and all that stuff, Lisa?
To it, got the hubby to finally just follow along, and he liked the idea of it being a camper. So, and then he started listening to some of the stuff. He's been slowly waking up, but he likes the idea of having everything off grid. If shit hits the fan, I want to be able to go. I got special places I can get this to really quickly, and nobody will ever know we're there, and we'd be fine.
That's what's up.
Hold on. Wait, so nobody will know you'll be there? Like it's secluded?
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Where's it at? That's where I need to be at. That's where I need to be at. For real, y'all playing.
Can I get a ticket? Can I get a ticket?
Straight up. Just give me a little hint. Yeah.
So just for the chat, because when we have guests on and stuff, people want to know, like they're probably wondering, like, why the hell ain't you sharing her link? Why where's the channel at? But you don't got a channel up and running as of yet, do you?
I don't do videos. I don't know. I just wanted to, shoot the shit with you, kind of put out some of my thoughts, and see what your thoughts were.
Yeah.
Based on
But we might be able to talk her into doing a channel sooner or later. So don't give up on her.
Yeah, fam.
You might be able to.
She might have a channel in the future, you know what I'm saying? She might have a channel one day. She might have a channel. She might have a channel.
Lisa, don't pay it any attention. Don't let it get you, Lisa. Because Nisi will come on and you'll get sucked in. That's the aliens right there.
Yes,
yeah. Man, we're in a crazy time period, man.
Lizard people.
Reptilians.
What's up?
Reptilians.
How do you feel about that, man? How do you feel about, I've done a lot of, I haven't studied it or researched it, but I've seen a lot about it. And, you see videos of this and people's eyes doing crazy things. And then, you can get on some videos and read some stuff, and it really goes deep with this,
Yeah.
Lizard folks. What is it? Reptilians?
I ain't trying to meet them or see them at all. I hope they don't exist.
But it's out there, man. It's out there like crazy. So usually when something goes out there, you gotta watch it, man. Even if it's the most silliest, craziest thing that you gotta look at it as another clue. So what's up with it, man? Do you think is it possible? Is it possible there's reptilians?
Just give me the grays, brother. I already know what the grays do. They do funky things too. But just give me the grays and I'm cool. Don't give me no reptilians. Don't give me no octopus, half something else. Don't give me no Sigourney Weaver aliens. I don't want it. I'll take the grays. Don't give me that crazy shit.
What's up with the blood types, Lisa? You were telling us, you were talking to us about them blood types and how that RH negative could be alien blood.
They say that. They say the fallen angels as well. There's only 15% of people on Earth are RH negative, and if you are RH negative and you get pregnant with an RH positive, which is most of the population, your body is naturally going to try and kill the baby, and less the baby is Rh negative. We're not supposed to mate with, because I'm O negative, but we're not supposed to mate with Rh positive. So in other words, you have to get a ROGAM shot so your body doesn't kill the baby. They don't know where Rh negative blood comes from. It's been on Ancient Aliens. It's been, talked about in a lot of places. It's actually very popular. Blood types are actually very popular over in China and Japan and stuff too. You
Really?
actually have to put your type on your resumes and stuff, because there's different characteristics of people with your blood type. It's very interesting to look into it, but yeah, they don't know how to trace the Rh negatives to anything, and so there's nothing, theories and stories as to where it comes from. I mean, there's stories of because Rh positive is rhesus positive, meaning there's a monkey, it's called rhesus monkey, and there's these antigens, and that's where it comes from. They share that with rhesus monkey, and the thought is the monkey in evolution, all of that. But when they go to Rh negatives, there's no antigens on the blood cells, and where it came from. There's theory that maybe aliens came and mated with humans, or something like
genetically
that.
Modified them. Genetically
You never
modified
know.
them. Yeah.
Could we be falling?
Are there any other Rh negative in the chat? Nisi, get ready for that block button. Are there any Rh negative in the chat? Nisi, get ready for that block button.
Yeah, bro, everything's.
How many people know their blood type in the chat? Seriously, do any of y'all know y'all's blood type? Because I don't know my blood type. I've been told before, but I've forgot, of course. And I know military, they'll even write it on their exterior.
If you're curious and you don't know how to get a hold of it, go on Amazon, get an Eldon card. It's called ELDON, and they're like $10, or the more you get, the cheaper the price will be. And you can blood type yourself at home to see what you are. But typically, women, like you said, military or women that get pregnant, and a lot of the times that would be a reason why a woman couldn't get pregnant. She'd be having miscarriages if she's Rh negative, having baby positive and not even know it. Back in the day, many years ago, before you could get married, you would get blood typed and to see if you were compatible for having kids. And my grandmother, she was actually surprised. She went with me to get my marriage certificate. She was like, "Oh, you guys don't blood type anymore?" The lady's like, "We haven't since like '93, but but it was a thing at one point in time." So it's very interesting.
Let's hit them with it, Lisa. That Rh negative blood. Who's known for having Rh negative blood?
No, I'm just bullshitting. I don't know what mine is.
I'll forget his name, and I should have written it down, but there's like one president that they can't link to having Rh negative blood, but it's also because most of the presidents are all from the same blood, or all from the same family.
So what you said is that mostly all the, because it broke up a little bit, because Josh, every time she's speaking, when you say something, it breaks her down. Now, I don't know if that's the same for the chat, but when it is for me, when you say something, or even if you make a little with your throat, it'll cut her out. So what you said is that mostly all the presidents are Rh negative blood.
Correct. Most of them are Rh negative blood, and most of them come from the same lineage of royal families. Chances are they have been lined up as to who's going to be president. I already said that, if I was just saying royals or not. But presidents, most of them are Rh negative. And yeah, it's not something, I mean, it's all stage for control. Everything is connected, and it's wild and mind-blowing when you realize how much everything really is connected.
Yeah. Seriously, yeah.
I even heard that I think it was Pilgrim was on Hutch's, or Pilgrim might have been on yours, and it was on Just Josh's live that night, and he
I
said
like
that
Pilgrim.
he said something about Obama and somebody else. I don't know what other president, but he said that they were related to some other George Washington or some shit.
They're all supposed to be related.
All from the same little elite families. They're all, like I said, most of it is probably all pre-planned, and it's all, in my opinion, and I can't say it's just fact, obviously, but in my opinion, it's all a show just to make everyone think that they have a say and for control. I mean, you can't have. Could you be a teacher in a classroom? Okay, one teacher, and have 5 classrooms worth of kids and have control over those kids, all 5-year-olds. Okay. So you have to have something in place, whether it be a song or a dance or whatever. Let's all clap our hands. You have to have something to control the groups of people that you have. You got to figure out how you're going to do that. They came up with a way. They're pretty smart, but not when you're on the other end of it.
I've heard, read, and thought that religion was put in place for a means to control.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even Tupac Shakur said that he thinks, the Bible is just a book of control. Well, he didn't say it like that. I can't say exactly what he said, and he's not here anymore. Rest in peace. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's been said that the Bible is just a way to keep us, religion and all that, man. It's just we didn't have TV back then. We didn't have where they could reach out to us and scare us to death with, say, a COVID-19 or a, oh, I said it. Oh, shit, I said it.
I said COVID-19.
Stop,
COVID-19.
Hey, Lisa, mute his microphone right now. Mute his microphone. Nisi, mute it. Mute it right now. That's it. Put him in timeout, Nisi.
But I'm saying, man, if you could look at it that way. I mean, I know people that are 100% about Christ and Christian and whatever it is, whichever religion that whether you're Christian or you're Muslim or whatever y'all believe, what y'all believe. I'm not saying that y'all should believe this other thing, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of people who are atheist or don't totally believe this way or that way, and they could look at religion and say, hey, there is a lot of rules with that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're good. And all things considered, you're good. So just I watch my videos and I'm like, Josh, you always say this, but just me. I'm just saying that there is divinity within the word, the religion, the Bible. It's in there. You know what I'm saying? It's you got to look for it and want it, but it's in there, and there is a power within the Bible. Right? I think the deeper you dive, the more spiritual you are, the more you'll start to understand, and it'll start to talk to you. But then I also had to understand that there were quite a few books that weren't allowed to be put into the Bible for a particular reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that book itself, it has been manipulated and played with Constantine and a couple other people. But there is spiritual power within the word. You just gotta a switch gets flipped and then it makes sense to you and it talks to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is a very good source of control.
Let me ask you this, man, because I have some things happen when we do a show and we touch on these aliens and we touch on the Bible and stuff, and I've been on live streams with people. I'm just going to ask you, Josh, and you, Lisa.
Run it.
Why do people that believe? Why do diehard Christians? Why do they get like so serious?
Lisa, you're first.
I know. I'm probably gonna bring the heat, but why do people get so serious? There's like I get some people, man. They'll reach out and they'll be like, "Look," and they'll write, 35 sentences telling me about Jesus and all the things. Like people don't play when it comes to the Bible and Christianity, man. They will each. I would be lynched by now. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't getting me in
And
trouble.
I'm not even against Christianity. Like, if I was anything, it would be Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Like, for
Yeah.
real. But, you know, I'm just not 100% sold on nothing in life yet.
I can touch on that. But Lisa, go ahead. If you want to go, or you want me to go, Lisa? It's up to you.
Go ahead.
Why do people get so serious, man?
I'm gonna tell you, PT. I'm gonna tell you. You listening?
I'm with you.
All right.
Come
So
on,
like,
man. Hit me with the facts. Hit me with the facts, man.
come on, man. Oh man. All right. So like, what I was just saying. Seriously. So the Bible. There's something in it that you have to want, and then a spiritual, it's a spiritual awakening, and then everything in that book clearly makes sense to you. It talks to you, right? But if you don't make that connection, well, all right. When I had my revelation, when the spiritual doors was open, 17, 18, I had that revelation. It was spiritual, man, for 2 weeks. The only thing I wanted to do was sit on a curb in an apartment complex, bro. Sit on a curb and just say, thank you, God, for this sky. Thank you for this breeze. Thank you for this green grass. I don't know why I'm here, but thank you. That's all I wanted in my life. And when somebody experiences that, they ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's a conviction. They're not trying to hear anything else. And that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spiritually, they're not trying to hear anything else, but it just depends on how you go about, how you spread that conviction. You can't be like, oh, y'all gonna die if you don't do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes it's hard, man, because people will come at you real hard with it, and that kind of, you know, I was watching Angry Prepper's video today, and he was like, you know, they're coming at us with this Jabberwocky thing so hard that now I'm to the point where, you know, you could give me 10. He didn't say these exact words, but it was like, you could give me $10 million and I still wouldn't take it, because they just coming at us so hard with things like that or something else. But it's the same thing with religion or Christianity. When somebody comes at me real hard with it,
Right.
and it's like, that's it. There's nothing. It's like, it kind of makes me want to put up a shield and like, wait a minute, man. I feel, you know, you kind of feel like you're attacked mentally.
Bro,
or
Jesus
something.
didn't do that.
Like, oh, slow down there, Slim.
Bro, Jesus didn't even do that. When he didn't even do that. He would sit, bro, he would walk up to you and sit down and be like, what's good, PT? What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? You know, he ain't gonna be like, PT, I know everything that you've done. I see all and know all of you. You know, if you don't stop doing this, this, and this, and this, you're not gonna make it. He'd be like, brother, what's good? Come on, man, let's talk about this. What's going on with you? How's life? How can I help?
Right. Well, okay. Let me ask you this. You know how I get, man. What do you think, man? Is a Christian more likely to not deal with an atheist, or is an atheist more likely not to deal with a Christian?
Lisa, you got that one. I'm not getting in trouble.
Because they're stuck in their ways. It blows my mind. I personally say people don't probably think the way I think, but I don't believe in organized religion, me personally. I believe in God. I believe in source. And it's wild to me that people, and I don't understand much with religion because I haven't read into much of it, but to pray to somebody else other than God, to me, is like, wow, you know, I don't know, that to me is weird. But I don't understand religion because I haven't really read into it. I have my own personal beliefs that, you know, that other people probably argue with me on. I think that if anybody is to, wow, I lost the train of thought. What was that question?
You're good.
I tell you though, and I'm not trying to switch lanes or nothing, but I had when I put out my video that I got the Jabberwocky. I ain't scared. Wait a minute.
I ain't scared, you motherfuckers.
I'm just kidding. But seriously, when I put out that video about getting the Jabberwocky, I think most of the people that really turned on me and really got mad at me and said, "Fuck this, I ain't following Prepper Tribe no more." I think it was a lot of Christianity people, people, because they just felt like, you're going against Jesus, you're going against God doing some shit like that. That's just a little feeling, one of the feelings I had.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And I would think that, from what I know about Christianity, you're supposed to be accepting and forgiving and loving, and not just be hateful and, because somebody decided to do something that you don't agree with. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't messing with you,
Right.
PT.
It's too much. It's too much, man. We're going to get people fired up.
No, you know I got your
we already
back,
dropped
man.
about 8 in the chat.
You know I got your back, brother. Yeah. You know I got your back, man. I'll let you go
You
first.
look stressed.
I'll let you go first.
We're going to put it on the guest. We're going to put it all on Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa. You did it, Lisa. Yeah, she did it. Yeah. But look, man, so seriously. All right, so I watch this channel, man. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new for me, man. Seriously. And I watched this channel, and this dude was just saying, when I first started out, which I'm still just starting out, but bro, anything that kind of like, what I'm saying, it broke me down, like a thumbs down or a dislike or something. I didn't know how to deal with it when I was first starting out. And the dude was like, bro, look, just keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you got going on. The people who can just automatically say, nah, I'm out. I'm not rocking with him. I can't do it. They weren't meant to be there in the first place, man. He's like, look, just keep doing what you're doing and rock it the way you want to rock it. Those people who are with you, the numbers will grow, and those will be the people who are meant to be with you. That's the fam. Fam! You know what I'm saying? And it made sense to me. If I can say one statement and you can say, I'm out. No, I'm out. Without even trying to think about it or, Yeah. Hey, can I just shout out Candy Girl? She was saying something about Jehovah's Witness. Half my family.
I can't catch them all because the chat goes fast.
No, you pulled it up.
You
pulled it up a minute ago. But she just threw out. Candy Girl. She just threw up a comment. She was like something about like a portion of her family were Jehovah's Witness.
Oh,
That's what led me to where I'm at. Half my family, my father's side, they're Jehovah's Witness, and the other side's Baptist. That's what led me to kind of look a little bit deeper into the whole thing. Because I had one grandma like, oh, your other grandmother's going to die. And my other grandma was like, no, she's going to die. And I'm like, Grandma, what? Why y'all saying each other's going to die? So that's what got me to where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Did I miss something?
UAPs, UFOs. Lisa.
I'm just paying attention to the chat. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Either of you?
What's that?
Have either of you ever seen UFOs?
No, but I want to.
I've had a couple experiences, but I had one experience, but I talked about that on one of the shows. It was either the last one or the one before that, where this light shined in the back of the car, and one other person in the car seen it, but my wife didn't see it at all, and it was like lit up the sky like daytime, but in front of the car it was still pitch black dark, and then it just disappeared, and it was like, what the hell?
PT was probed, Lisa. He ain't gonna tell anybody. He was probed. Yeah. Nobody else saw it except you.
There one time was my husband and I had first gotten together. I mean, this was like 8 years ago. And I lived in an apartment building, and there was an apple orchard off to the side. And one of the neighbors, he was a hunter. He never talked to anybody. And we were getting ready to go out for the night, and he was outside facing the apple orchard, and he says, hey, why don't you guys come here for a minute? And we're like, okay, this dude never talks to anybody. So we go over there, and he's like, what do you see up there? And we look, and there's, okay, if you see, like in the movies, they've got those lights for, like, if there's a new movie or something and they shine up in the sky,
yeah,
those really strong lights that wave around. Well, it was kind of like that, except there was nothing, no beam from the ground going up. It was these bright lights that looked like that, and they were just whipping around, I mean, faster than you could believe. And it was going on for, I mean, we were out there for at least an hour or two, and there was no way that was anything natural. It was wild.
Yeah.
We thought they were going to trash the way that they were whipping in and out from one another. It was unbelievable.
Really?
Tiger, thank you. I appreciate you.
I
Appreciate
want-
you big time. You know I do.
I want to see something strange, but no, I haven't. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna get the night vision with the laser pointer and just like chill up on a roof at night, on summer nights, and just chill on the roof and just mentally project my thoughts. But yeah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't
Yeah, you
time
got
for
it. You got the tattoos and everything, man. I think you're more of a believer in aliens than anybody I've ever known.
I feel like I'm not from here, man. I feel like I don't know. Somewhere when you know what I'm saying, they got it mixed up. Like I ain't supposed to be here because I love everybody, man, and that's just not what's popping right now. You know, kind of,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild times, man. It's wild times. I'm talking about in history. I'm not just saying in the past year or the past 5 years. Think about history and think about. I mean, it's crazy, man. You got everybody slammed together. Everybody sees everybody else, what they wear, what they do, how they live, and
Yep.
everybody's judging everybody. Like the way they live over here, they're wrong. The way they live over here, they're wrong. And it's like it's just mayhem, man. It's mayhem. And
Seriously.
understanding and caring and shit like that, man. That shit's out the window a lot
Gone.
of the times. You know
Gone.
what I'm saying? It's
Gone.
just judge, and that shouldn't be what we're doing, man.
Bro, we could figure this thing out. If we could figure it out, the people, but the influence, man, mainstream media, nah, they don't want that, man. We could
Yeah.
figure it out. Yeah.
If we were
Appreciate
to together and do what we're supposed to do, we would fight against them, and that's not what they want. So they make sure we don't do that.
Right. Seriously. And yeah, above all else, that cannot happen. Seriously, above all else, that cannot happen.
Thank you, Bobby. Really appreciate you, man. Thanks for the super chat.
What up, Bobby?
Yeah, but you know, we got to put some of the blame on ourselves, man, because you know we always say, oh, the media is trying to separate us, all the media is keeping us divided, all the media is doing this to us, the media is no. In all honesty, the media ain't doing a damn thing, because if your ass ain't watching them and falling for their shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same with the government. If we would stop bowing down to these retards, man, we wouldn't be in the situation. There would be none of this hate. There would be none of this. I
Bro,
mean,
they
go
got us-
around your neighborhood. Go up to your local store, man. Go
got us
go
from
to
the
the
jump,
go to the
though.
park and talk to people and see what happens, man. We're not fighting.
Yeah.
They make it seem like when you walk out your house, you're gonna be in
Yeah.
a war
Assaulted.
with your fellow man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But that's our fault, Dusty Data. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, brother. You know
What
I
up,
do.
Dusty?
But
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. We keep blaming all this shit, but we gotta start blaming ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start blaming ourselves for falling for this shit.
Hey, Texas said they already got a way to fix that. Constitutional carry, baby.
Yeah.
They got a way to fix all that. We going back to the Wild Wild West.
Yes,
Straight
sir.
up. No license, no training.
It's the way it
Have
should
it
be.
either.
Everybody else and start growing your own garden and making your
Yes.
own food instead of relying on them. When you continue to rely on everybody else, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so if you don't need them, then how
Seriously.
can they control you?
Yeah.
You
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Seriously.
why they hate preppers. That's why they've always said that preppers was, out of their minds. All preppers are crazy. Ain't it funny how being a prepper is you're the most craziest on the planet and everybody has a way of looking. I guarantee you there's videos that we put out
Yeah.
and they see our names like Prepper Tribe and they're like, I ain't clicking on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. That like we're the people that are taking care of ourselves. We don't fall for the bullshit. You know, a lot of us. We handle business. We don't try to hate each other. We try to teach other people how to be self-sufficient and all that shit. Be prepared and shit. But yet we're looked at like the crazy ones. Like really? Like
Bro.
y'all don't. I mean, look at the history.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the bad shit that has happened on this planet, and you don't think we should be prepared for anything?
Yeah.
We're crazy if we get our family ready for the next 3 months without any help from you motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. Bro, everybody.
A weird thing to doing. Back in the day, that's what everybody did. You prepared for not knowing if there was going to be crops or anything the next year that would sustain you for the following year. That was always the way of life, is prepping and preparing for whatever was to come. And then they stopped that because they need us to rely on them. So again, they have control. Everything goes back to control, if you've noticed the theme of it all.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I firmly believe that everybody's some form of a prepper. Everybody is. It's ingrained within us. Whether you want to call yourself a prepper or a person of preparedness mindset, that's up to you. But you know, when you go to the grocery store, you're probably not totally out of whatever it is that you're purchasing at that time. You probably have some, but it's getting low, so I need to grab another one. That's the prepper mentality. That's the prepper lifestyle. Me, instead of just like grabbing one, if it's mayonnaise and the mayonnaise is getting low and I know I need to get another one, I'm gonna grab two. I might grab three because I don't feel like coming back to the store. That's the prepper mindset, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got to give a huge shout out to a channel, man, because I think it's recently he started. I've been following him and I've only seen it recent, but Marfugal News, Marfugal, you know, and Dex. If y'all follow Marfugal, man, he's a big channel, and when you're a big channel and you're doing what he works his ass off to do that channel, like they don't do that for fun. They put 24/7 into that. You know, I got nothing but respect for him, man. I'm maybe, you know, us smaller channels dream to be able to put that much work in and build something so strong. But for him to have the preppers back the way he does,
yeah,
you know, you're taking a chance as a big channel when you're doing news and stuff like that. And then he does a lot of shouting out of preppers. He's got the preppers minutes. If y'all ain't following Marfugal, y'all got to check that show out, the channels. He's got a couple different channels. He's also got Marfugal Jams or something like that where you can listen to the music that he makes. He makes his own music. That dude works his ass off, and he brings real news to you too. I mean, in my opinion. But a huge shout out, man, for having the prepping communities back. Sorry, Lisa.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cut you off.
No,
last year, talked about everything that was getting ready to happen when they were running the drills and everything, and he was saying, get your masks, get ready now. And I personally owe a big thanks to him, because as soon as he did, I started ordering stuff and started getting on that train. I've always had small time prepped, you know, just making sure I had, you know, a little extra shampoo and conditioner and, you know, just a little house shit if something were to happen. And once he started saying stuff, and I believed him, because I mean, that guy, you could just tell he's not there to lie. You know, I followed stuff, and I damn well appreciate him. And I suggest him to as many people as I possibly can. I've told doctors about him, and I'm like, here's his name, watch him. He's phenomenal.
Yep. No doubt. Full spectrum survival too. When this thing first came about in the beginning of 2020, I'm telling you, full spectrum survival. They gave me a lot of thoughts. I stepped my prepping game up because of that channel, man. Seriously, he was dropping little things, like at the end of the videos, he'd be like, "Go get this. Make sure you get this." And a week later, all that shit would be gone. And I'm like, I'm so glad I watched this channel, because I had forgot all about that stuff. I didn't think that thermometers would be sold out, but damn sure enough. Little pulse the things you put on your finger, what's it called? Because of him, I went and got one, and then a week later, boom. You couldn't find one online. You couldn't find them in the stores. I was like, man, this dude's on time, man. You talk about helping people out.
Straight up. Prepper community,
man. No doubt.
That's what we're doing it for. Yeah.
I mean, we have fun and stuff, you know, like my channel, what I've been doing, you know, especially with lives and stuff, we all hang out. Now, you know, I get people on it and we try to put some knowledge out there and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm nowhere near what these other channels like Full Spectrum Survival and Canadian Prepper and, you know, Angry Prepper. And I mean, these dudes are knocking it out the park. Prepper Nurse 1. I mean, they doing the damn thing, man. They doing the damn thing.
Yeah. PT.
I'm learning.
The fam is going to get us there, brother. I have faith in the fam.
Yeah,
I've
no
come a
doubt.
long way with the fam.
No
Now
doubt.
the fam has grown. The fam has grown. Hey, we're going to the top with this thing. PT, look,
We're
all
working
right.
hard though. We're working
Let me
hard, y'all.
let me just say this. I keep seeing this thing scroll at the bottom of the screen. What is that? All things considered.
That's that show we're gonna do weekly.
Okay. When are we
Wednesdays and
doing it?
Sundays. Wednesdays and Sundays. We're gonna do it on Wednesday at what, 8 p.m. it says, and then Sunday at 9 p.m. And we just gonna get into anything, right? All
We're gonna bring
things
the heat.
considered.
We're gonna bring the heat, man.
Yeah.
We're
And,
gonna
and,
bring
and
the
if
heat.
if anybody out there wants to, hop on with us and have a
Yeah.
show with us, hit us up in the emails, man. We trying to get some people to come on with us so we can get into some things, all kinds of topics. The whole pandemic, I don't even want to talk about that stuff. Right? I know it comes up. You can't help it because it's always there because we've been through so much of it. But like we need to tap into some other things, man. I also got to give a shout out to Hutch and Pilgrim, Hutch Homestead.
Yeah.
Because they're every other Sunday they're going to be doing a show, and it's going to be kind of what we were like thinking a little bit, but they're going to go a little deeper with some
Fire.
They're gonna do serial killers. They're gonna do. He was saying shit I never even heard of. I was like, what the hell is that y'all gonna do, man?
Killer clowns.
What the hell? I'm definitely checking that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there should be some good shit to come, man. There should be some good shit to come. Some entertaining. Because we got to try to make it entertaining, man. We got to try to have fun with it too, because. You can't just sit around and tell people, oh, go out and buy food, go out and buy water, go out and buy flashlights. Like, you got to try to hang out and be fan. We trying. And what my main focus, man, what I would really love to do, I don't know if I can do it or not, and I don't, I would love to kill that thing they got about preppers, man.
Yeah,
Trying to make us look bad and seem bad. I want to squash that. I want us to be the cool kids on the block. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Seriously. So while we're talking about it, seriously. So hey, y'all. All things considered, that's gangster, right? Ain't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's dope. Do y'all like that name in the chat? Do y'all like that name? All things considered for a show name. Are the times and the days good for y'all, man? Are y'all gonna be down with that? Y'all gonna be hanging out with us? Do y'all want to see us that much? I mean, I usually don't do that much on. We're gonna be 2 times a week, brother.
Man, we're gonna work
2 times a week.
But okay, so fam, this is what we're doing, fam. Seriously, and we need y'all, fam. Y'all know we need y'all. Seriously, all right. So as preppers, seriously, to the bone, the foundation, prepping. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're going to try to, as preppers, what we try to do is help people. So we are going to try to expand our prepping community. We're going to try to reach into some not other genres, but just other areas of people who really haven't given too much time into prepping. But look, we have to spread the word some way, somehow. We are in a transitional period. We are not doing our job if we are not at least telling other people that what's going on, if we're not bringing it to their attention. There are a lot of different genres that are like, oh yeah, the government's trying to get us, but they don't have the information, the know-how, and they don't have it. So that's what we're doing, guys. All things considered, straight up prepping. We're spreading out. We need y'all to be with us, fam. Seriously, look, y'all know how I rock. I can't do this without y'all. I get the most information about prepping, what's going on, from y'all. So rock with us. PT, when is it? Wednesdays, Sundays. We're going to keep it fire. And we're going to do the thing.
Mickey FC. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Wow. Mickey, you don't have to, brother, but I thank you so much, man. You keep us going, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Mickey. Hey, Lisa, anything you want to, we still got some time. Anything you want to throw out there?
Domestic gangster, what's up?
We're supposed to be talking
I'm sorry.
Stuff. I don't know.
You got anything. You got the floor.
You know about my son brought up something to me earlier. Have you ever heard of these? There's supposedly I don't know where they are, but there's supposedly stairs in the middle of woods that lead to nowhere, and
what?
There's mysteries surrounding it. I don't understand it. And then I've seen something else where there's a sign in the woods, and it says something about closing the portal before you leave the area. And I know it sounds crazy. Google it. That's all I can say is Google it, because I don't have any here to show you guys personally. But Google random stairs to nowhere in the woods, and there's a sign in the woods that says something about closing the portal. And it's just, it could be just some things kids, you never know. Things are interesting.
Hey Lisa, is that did you see what Mickey just threw up? Echo Park?
I'm not reading any of the comments just because of my
Gotcha. I'm gonna check it out. Hey, PT, did you see that? Echo Park?
Yeah, I put it up on the screen. I'm wondering if that's it.
Hey.
Mickey, is that the place she's talking about?
Is that it?
Maybe my son was talking about this with the stairs in the woods, because I was talking to him about going on live with you guys, and we were talking about that, and I had heard about the sign before, so we were kind of bantering about that being, interesting if they kind of were together. And it's interesting if there are things like portals in the woods.
I believe
for what reason, I
believe it.
It's just a random. The only
Bermuda
random
Triangle.
alien-ish that I can think of is, have you ever had like sleep paralysis? I've heard that that's supposedly like an alien thing.
Mickey, stop it. Mickey, stop it. Bro, I'm writing it down. I'm like, I'm about to Google it.
Everybody Googling Echo Park. Echo Park stairs. And
for real. Bro, I gotta write it down.
I'm trying to go to that dimension, damn it.
I ain't doing it.
Sleep paralysis. Now that's deep. I know Nisi's had some sleep paralysis. She's talked about it with me.
Really? You need to get her on the mic with that voice.
I think it's aliens, man.
That's what they say.
I think it's all aliens, man. I think it's all aliens. Everything's alien.
Succubus. I think that's what they call it. I don't know.
Arkansas living, dropping the Google news, brother.
Absolutely.
Now, let me tell you, man. Arkansas living, he's one. I can't sit around and talk about Christianity, religion, stuff. I can't sit around and talk about it too much at one time. I don't know. Arkansas, I can sit there and listen to Arkansas living for like 2 hours straight talk about it.
He's legit.
He will come at you perfectly how a person. If you was trying to teach someone about Christianity or believing in some things, Arkansas living's the one, man.
Absolutely.
Listen to that dude.
You know what? So I watched one of his videos, right? Just on a random. So I was like, let me check him out. Bro, he's got the deepest voice. He's got that southern what is the southern like? Yeah. Man, I was like, man, let me see if I can get my voice deep like that. I don't
understand a damn thing he's saying. I can't understand a damn thing he's saying.
Bro, the ladies love that. But nah, he did a video, man, and I was checking it out. Actually, I was out working, but he did a video, man, and like he was talking about like the Bible fund or something, right?
Right.
And I was like, whoa, let me check this out. And he was just saying how like, they got more people bringing in than the Bibles that were going out. And he was like, y'all just tell me what to do with this. Email me, And I'm like, man, that is legit. This dude here is legit. And then I saw him today talking about JBS. So I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there. 100%. I'm there.
I think he knew, from what I've seen through videos and stuff, I think Arkansas Living was the one that knew the most about that old hack and attack on the meat.
He's working at the place.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. I watched all the
much
videos.
Much appreciated. And he got his pew pew back, man. He got his pew pew back. I don't know if you was keeping up, but you had to go back in his videos and check it out. If you're not following Arkansas Living, then you ain't on YouTube. You might as well just quit YouTube, hang it up. It's not worth watching. Just end it right now. Go watch in CNN or something.
Yeah. Lisa, hey, can we go into the rabbit hole just a little bit?
Let's ride.
All right, Lisa. So look, I got a little bit of information on this. A family member who works in networking and telecommunications for, I think, Verizon or something like that. Now, look, we're gonna try to keep this clean, so I'm just gonna say 5 to the, you know what it is. But this family member was telling me, hey, do y'all know what I'm saying? 5 to the moving on, this transitional period, guys, all that good stuff. So this was just some new information. She was saying that it actually consumes oxygen. That's crazy. The 5 to use it, that's how serious this thing is that it actually consumes a small amount of oxygen to be used. So she was basically saying, and she builds these things, she puts them up and does all the networking, and she was like, no, I'm staying forward to for life. I'm not going 5 to the, because it's crazy. It's beyond what we know, what the public knows about 5 to the. Yeah.
Thoughts on that are, I question, I don't know if anyone's heard of, and I'm not sure if we can talk about this, but the MK Ultra mind control.
Okay.
50s, I think it was. It was a CIA experiment, and they could control people's minds, and it makes you wonder. We all have our devices in our hands every day, and we're all connected to the internet and everything else. 5G, maybe that's a way of doing stuff like the MK Ultra mind control.
I like that.
You never know. Maybe the whole toilet paper thing was the first little test. Everyone
get out of here with that, Lisa. Get out of here with that. People went crazy. Nah, I never thought about that one. So people went crazy for, you know what I'm saying? For toilet paper. They're probably like, look, if we can.
I got you, Arkansas. I got you.
Yeah,
thank you, man.
Hey, but seriously, now that you mention that it's toilet paper, and we watched that like Costco's where like the chick who was fighting over like a truckload of toilet paper, like fighting other people. And I was like, man, this is just toilet paper. Like, come on, guys, seriously.
Yeah, wait till they get a hold of this meat. Wait till they get a hold of this meat. It's starting right now. I guarantee you, within a week, you go to the store and you're gonna have like missing hamburger, missing steaks, missing. People are gonna. You're gonna have a shortage of freezers. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Now you think people canning meat before? Shoot, watch the canners now. They're gonna be canning more meat than a moo.
Yeah.
Seriously,
yeah.
And I advise people to get your shit together, because I think we're gonna go through it. I think, just the prices of it alone.
Yep.
Just the prices of it alone is way too much. I couldn't even buy meat. I was like, man, I'm not buying this shit. I'm not doing it, man. I can't afford that.
Bro, when I went to the store to grab the top off, just to grab some extra meat, seriously, it was like 4 packs of like 2 pound deals of ground beef. It wasn't nothing crazy. It came up to like $90, $100. And I'm like, are you serious?
Wow.
It wasn't.
That's Texas. That's
no steaks. I know.
Y'all got the meat down there. We talking Longhorn, all this.
Bro, I knew it was gonna hurt.
Roadhouse.
Bro, I was at the grocery store, right? And like at Kroger's, in the South, we got Kroger's, Georgia, Texas, Kroger's. And I'm like, you get the little the Kroger card or whatever. So you punch in your little card, you know what I'm saying? When they're ringing you up, you put in your little number, slot the card, and you watch the prices go down. It's like $10, $5, $10. Man, I put it in and it didn't move. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I didn't put in the right number. Something's got to give. Nope, $100. I was like, okay, all right, I'm out.
Yep.
I feel you, man. I feel you. We I just seen right above Native's joint. Dark Helmet talking about vacuum sealing. We were doing that today. No doubt. But look, a $55 at what?
Bro.
What the hell, Native?
Ain't happening over here.
What do people? How are you going? But think about that, man. Look, this is what people don't think about. That's why we as preppers and we that got YouTube channels. This is why we talk about things, because it brings up other things in our mind. Now you think, oh shit, hamburger and steaks, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
But no, it goes deeper than that. It's never just one thing. Everything reacts and reacts and reacts. So now anything that's got to do with meat, anything, whether your soups, you know, go get you some beef stew and see how much that shit's gonna cost you.
Yep.
Go to Texas Longhorn and try to sit down for a meal. It's gonna go from $80 sitting down with two people to $180 sitting down two people.
Seriously. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and everybody, and look, everybody's dying to, not dying, everybody's craving to go out to restaurants. And because of this whole lockdown thing, there's lots of places, you know, they just can't wait to go to a restaurant and sit down and eat. And now they're going to be able to jack up all the prices before you go out there and sit down with your family and have a good meal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. How in the hell can they always rate? It pisses me off so bad, man, because they do this shit on purpose. It does. What's the difference between now and 1920? Why can you go get a loaf of bread in 1920 for 5 cents and now it's $3.50 for a cheap ass loaf of bread? Why? For what? Ain't nothing changed on the earth to make things. What's the problem, man? Why?
Hey man. hey, it's where we're at, man.
It's sickening, man. It's sickening.
They don't want you. Yeah, they don't. Seriously, they want you to rely on them for bread at this point. Before, you could get the ingredients and make it yourself, or grow the ingredients and make it yourself, or go to the grocery store and get the ingredients. And
think about this, man. Think about this. It's not even cool to be if you say you're a millionaire now, people won't look at you the same as if it was 30, 40 years ago. If you was a millionaire 30 years ago, you was like, oh shit, this dude's super rich. You say you're a millionaire now, it's like, now you got to be a billionaire to be a big dog. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Have you seen the prices of houses in Texas?
Nah, what you got going on?
No, I'm just saying, just the houses. Like, okay, so like in the 90s, you could pull something off for like, you could probably pull something off for like, 120, 140, 150. This is in the South, Georgia, in the South, 140, 150. No, man, everything out here is 350 and up, and I'm talking like small, like 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Yeah,
like
you know what I'm saying?
Old house.
Yeah, how do you do it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, things have changed so much. Cars, bro, an average car is gonna run you $35,000. If you go to the lot and get something, it's gonna run you 30, 35. Forget 18.
And do you remember when you was a kid? I remember cars only costing like $6,000 and $8,000 for a really nice one. Like, if you got a car for $10,000 back when I was a kid, man, you was like doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you can't even, man, try to find a good used car for $10,000.
I know what you're saying.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So money is not what it used to be, man. It's
and they're trying to kill it even worse. Now they're trying to go full-fledged with it. They're trying to destroy the dollar. Destroy it.
Bro,
right in front of our face, man. Right in front of our face. I mean, look at your bank accounts. Look at them. Because no matter how much you got in there, you have to be worried about it turning to a zero. Because the way shit's going, man. I mean, it already is hit. You're $100. Go into a grocery store with $100 today, and think about when you went in there 4 weeks ago with $100.
Yeah,
you're not going to come out, but with half the shit that you would have. That's inflation. That's where they attack. It's being attacked. We're being attacked by the money already.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
What can we do about it, man? What can we do? What do we do about this, man?
Make sure you have goods that you can use, that instead of having under your pillow, have stuff that you can use. Have Berkey, have, food sources, chickens, anything like that. Actual sustainable items, gold. For you decide, don't put it in actual currency where you're going to regret it later.
Yeah.
It's the only thing you can do at this point.
Self-sustainability. Seriously. Yeah. I mean, as far as me, I mean, there's still a lot of people in like cities and stuff that, I could probably do the chicken thing, but I work too much. You know what I mean? Or the neighbors. So it's probably a lot of people that can do like the whole chicken thing or whatever, but there's a lot of people who can't. So for them,
there's a lot of places that won't let you.
That's what I'm saying.
You can be living in a community, they won't even let you have chickens.
Yeah, that's
what the hell? And you own the property.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how that works. I mean, we can say gardens. I'm just being straight up. We can say gardens for the people who don't have like a lot of land, but it's gonna be tough to get a garden to sustain you to come up with those calories. It's gonna help. You don't have to buy all that crap in the grocery store, but it's still gonna be tough, man. I don't know. So as far as me, I have a ton of meat. Canned beef, canned chicken, canned turkey, canned pork. I've got a ton of it. And that's for emergencies.
And learning how to fast will definitely help you.
Yeah.
This diet I started, man, I think it's going to help me in the long run because I'm already learning how to eat less times, everything. I mean, I just checked myself today. I lost 2 more pounds, man, in like the last 4 days. I got to be careful though. I don't want to just get to that point like where you can't stop it or you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to lose everything, be 100 pounds and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, seriously.
But seriously, man, train your body.
Think about what local foods you could find, local, whatever grows around you that you can eat or use medicinally. Learning about that can help you a lot. Learning how to fish. I mean, out here, it's probably not too safe. I don't know if you know about our waterways.
And learn how to can too. Learn how to can. Get on. Ghost Prepper. He does a show every Saturday, and he actually does. He gets people on with him, a panel, and he'll have like 3 or 4 or 5 people, and they're all canning, and they're all asking questions, and in the chat they're asking questions. They actually sit there and can something new every Saturday.
Yeah,
it's better than anything you can read, or because you get all kinds of every question you could think of is being asked and answered as they're doing it. Like it'll really teach you. Like they've done ghee, they did beans. I think this Saturday they're gonna can meat because of the meat shortage and everything. They want to teach some people how to can meat and stuff. So y'all should check it out, man. Ghost Prepper. You can drop the link if you want, babe, so people can check it out. Because y'all are going to need this shit, man. Y'all, if you can learn how to can, you can really store some food, and it tastes way better than the shit that you buy in the stores, from what I hear. I've never canned, but I got my stuff ready. And one Saturday, when I have the time, I'm going to sit down and can whatever the hell Ghost is canning, and I'm going to learn from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, man.
You ever canned anything, Lisa?
I have not, but I just recently got a canner finally, and I've been stacking up cases of cans as I could, and I'm actually excited to watch that channel now and learn.
I'll shoot you a link after the show. That way you can go right to it, because sometimes it's hard to find his channel. There's other people trying to act like ghosts or whatever, but I'll make sure you get the channel if you don't find it. You know what I mean?
Totally off subject. Y'all know how I'm random. Lisa, what is that in the background? Is that a bow?
Oh, yes. That one is a crossbow. My son's got one in his room.
Hey, I'm looking at crossbows. I'm looking at crossbows.
We got throwing stars. We've got nunchucks. We got all the fun stuff.
For the zombies.
I see oil lamp too. She got
a Berkey back there, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is the box. The Berkey's downstairs. I need to get more filters though, because you can never have enough extra.
I don't have a Berkey.
I don't have a Berkey.
I don't have a Berkey. I need to get one.
But Marfugel put out that Prepper Minutes, and he had a really good one today, man. They're all good, but the one I seen today, this dude made charcoal, and it's only the videos are only like 1:30 seconds, 2 minutes. And I'm telling you, man, they're solid. This dude, you know how you make char cloth? If y'all never, I've made char cloth, man, where it just takes a spark and you blow on it and it'll start your fire. But anyway, that's kind of how he did it. He had a can, he put holes in it, and he stuck these wood in it, filled it up, and you stick it on a fire, and then the fire makes it start firing out of the holes. And once that fire stops, you got charcoal. And you can filter your water with that char. You know what I'm saying? Like
really?
in a pinch, It's a way to have water filtration, man. It's
Gotcha.
it's dope, man. Y'all gotta check it out.
I will, man. I will.
Do you have a solar at least in your
Oh, yeah.
prepper? Or
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always want everyone to have one of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone I
I
try-
got a few.
That's in my bug out bag. When if the house gets burned down, if we're compromised and we got to dip, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can we can cans, Ghost? Can we can cans? I know Ghost will end up seeing this. Can we can cans?
Can we cans?
Prepper 101, man.
PT,
What's
Lisa.
up?
So what do we do? UFOs, UAPs. What do we do? Seriously, what do we do? Okay, let's just preppers. Let's bring it back to prepping. Trying to stay ahead of the curve. So what do we do, man? PT, give us like 2 or 3 scenarios. If it's aliens, if they say it's legit aliens, which they probably won't, how do we handle that? Or if they say it's drones from another, you know what I'm saying, from China, how do we handle that? You know what I mean?
I think the smartest move anybody could do is to turn off that TV, turn off that media, turn off, live your life, do the things. You know, if you're a prepper, then you're already in touch with, in this community and everybody that watches it. Let's say that there's somebody new in the chat that hasn't been here before and they want advice on what to do. Yeah. Turn off the news. Follow some good prepping channels, follow some good homesteading channels, start thinking about your future and what you can do to live and sustain without any help from the government or without your job, without everything. So if shit does hit the fan, if aliens do show up, if spaceships hover above, at least you can either have a bug out spot or have stuff in your house to survive if you can't leave because aliens are running around outside with zappers and shit. I mean, I think the worst thing we do is listen to this media, man. And I know that we're guilty of it because we make a show, we put aliens on the thumbnail and we name it UFOs and what's going on. But in all honesty, man, there's nothing we can do. There's ain't nothing we can do. Yeah. And they're and the media and the government are gonna use whatever the hell's going on to completely brainwash us into whatever the hell they want us to do. Yeah. So if you want to be happy in life, if you want to enjoy life the little bit of time that you're here, get rid of the media. Let the politics go, man. We don't have no control over that shit. This is my opinion. Gotcha. I'm done with it, man. This year proved to me there's no reason for me to give it any just F at all. You know what I'm saying? Right.
I hear you. Lisa, if they say it's aliens, is there anything we can do? Any prepping? Is that, you know what I mean?
Honestly, I don't think so. I mean, prepping, just making sure you're as ready as you can be with your freedom seeds and make sure you feel like you're ready to hold your own. But I mean, in the end, I mean, like you said, if they come up with their zappers, do we have something to fight against that? I mean, not really. Yeah. Just get right with what you believe in and live for now. Just spread happiness, love. Honestly, right now, I know I sound like a hippie, but just, I mean, live for now and hope to God that isn't what it is. But you know, if they do come out with thing, you know, being aliens, let's hope it's just the little light orbs that we see and not the little green guys.
No reptilians. Nope.
You got to fight the culture, man. Like Native and Devout says, we all love Native and Devout, and you don't have to have a YouTube channel to fight the culture. You don't have to be in front of a screen to fight the culture. You don't have to be on radio to fight. You can fight the culture by yourself when you walk outside, when you get up in the morning and you turn the TV from anything that has to do with what they're trying to brainwash us with. You can fight the culture by loving your neighbor, by going to the store and saying hello to whoever the hell's walking in or out. Yeah. When you go up to the grocery store and you go up to the counter, speak to the lady that's what, tell her you appreciate what she's doing for you. Because if you think standing behind a damn number box pushing buttons is
Right.
easy. Your legs
It's
get to
not.
hurting it. You know, spread the love and let people know that you ain't falling for the shit and they shouldn't fall for it neither. Fight the culture like Native does, man. Like Native says, man, we all got to do this shit. If we don't all do it, one or two of us ain't gonna get it done. We
That's
need
right, man.
millions of people to say we're done with this shit. We're done with all this shit the media's pushing. We're done with all the shit the government's pushing. I don't care about aliens. I don't care about who's hacking whatever the hell. You know, I'll go to Arkansas Living and find out what's going on. I don't need CNN to tell me. I'll go to Just Josh and find out. I'll go to
Don't do
Native
that.
and find out.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it, please. Yeah, bro. And what you're saying is 100. It's 1,000% correct, man. Seriously, like I interact with seriously daily. I interact with people of all different races, all different beliefs, all different politics. And when we can sit down and have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? They're like, well, maybe I was looking at this from from the wrong perspective. Maybe, and that's what does it. But do you think that'll happen? Do you think we'll come together in time? That's what I'm worried about.
Well, I think people get sick of shit, and I think that so much shit has been thrown in our face, and I think that's why so many people are. I mean, there's from every side, people are sick of it. Even Democrats, man, except for the people that are making money off of it. Of course, anybody who's making money off of mayhem and destruction, they're gonna follow right along. You know, you got these entrepreneurs out there that say, "Oh, what? There's a BLM. There's a, there's a Antifa, there's a white supremacist. Oh, we can make money off this if we make some T-shirts and do this, or if we make, we can make signs and sell these, and we can. Fuck all that, man. Us as just regular old folks, which there are way more of us than there are of them. Yeah. Fuck all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
PT, I hear you, but you know what worries me? Well, let me word this so it flies definitely under the radar. But that actually happened not too long ago, PT. That happened. It was the most action I've seen in my life. It was unbelievable. I was like, oh my God, can you believe this? And that's what that was.
You talking about the protest?
Nah.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about the other thing. Other thing that happened. The one. Lisa, you know what I'm talking about. The other thing that happened, man. Come on, PT.
Come on, man. We've been talking about so much. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Really?
He's over there like.
Okay. Look. All right, fam. The closest we came to people actually standing up and saying enough is enough. We're done with this.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Like we watched it on television enough. It wasn't like me and you talking like, people gonna get tired, and they did it.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it was wrong or right. I don't know whether it was wrong or right. But they go ahead.
I'm just saying you don't have to gather together. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying you should. What I'm trying to say is you can do this stuff just by living your life. You can fight against this stuff just by living your life. Like people are sick of it all around, man. People are so sick of everything that's been going on. They've done showed that money don't matter. It's how much more do they need to show you that money is just plain and simply put in place so you will be a slave for these fucking people, man. Right. How can they pass $3 trillion? Do you know how much money $3 trillion? We're talking in multiple times that $3 trillion here, $3 trillion. That's $1,000 billion. What? Yeah, man. I mean, $1,000 billion, and they do it over and over and over. Now they got a $16 trillion thing they're trying to do. Man, they've done handed money out to every fucking body.
Can't keep up.
They've done. The only reason they stop handing out money is because why? Because they need people to come back to work, to wash their toilets, to clean. I'm telling you, man, it's like Fight Club in this bitch, man. I feel it, man. It just pisses me. And I'm not saying people shouldn't work, but people should work to better themselves, not be a slave to somebody to build their life and be struggling and miserable every fucking day and wake up dreading going to work because this piece of shit won't give you the time off when you need it. I mean, how many people out there worry about well, my kid's sick and I can't even call, and I'm gonna have to leave my kid at home alone sick because I got to go to work for this funky motherfucker who don't pay me shit. You know what I mean?
Lisa, he gets worked up.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I don't mean to cuss in front of you, but I get worked up when it comes to this shit because I think it's a slave system built from the beginning in America, man. It's and all around the world, all around the world.
But that's what we were built on, though. Look, seriously, that's our foundations that's being like upheavaled. Everybody knows deep down inside that it's bro. If you don't work hard, you ain't gonna get nowhere. It's not about working smart. I mean, for some people, it's about working smart. But if you don't work hard, if you don't put your all into it, you ain't progressing. That's the way. That's what we were taught.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But there has to be people like when people work for me.
Yeah,
I subcontract. I'm the only man. I get worked up, man. Blood pressure. What do you always say?
Yeah, there you go. Breathe. Yeah, breathe.
I'm the only one at the place where I work that I pay a percentage to my workers.
Right.
Even if you green, I give you 30%. Whatever we go out and make, I give you 30%. These other fools out here are paying these, and believe me, laying rug ain't no easy job, man. It's hard work.
Yeah.
And I see so many people come in and out because they're getting $8 an hour, $9 an hour, and then the people. You know, the subcontractors, other subcontractors, they'll sit there and they'll make the helper buy their own tools. Oh, well, you need to go out and buy your own shoes, and you got to have this kind of shirt, buy your own. Like,
I hear you.
We got to put some responsibility on the people that we're working for, that they can't just have every fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
We can't make $1 million and only pay 95% of the people making that $1 million 10 cents, and then this dude gets $900,000. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
it's
AI.
bullshit, man. It's
It is.
bullshit.
It is. AI is gonna take care of all that, though.
And I know capitalism and all that stuff is great, but man, it comes to a point where somebody's got to have a good heart, man. I'm not working for a motherfucker who's just slaving me. I ain't doing it, man. I'll die first.
It depends on how bad you need it.
I'll die first.
Hey, but you ain't gonna let your kids die. You gonna get it.
Yeah,
you gonna go get it.
You're right. I figured you was gonna come with that one. I feel you, and that's where they got, and that's where it comes in, man. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. Y'all don't think that's terrible? That you gotta sit there and think that way? Well, yeah, I guess I am gonna shovel his shit because my kids gotta eat. Instead of that son of a bitch saying, man, thank you so much for shoveling my shit. Here's a little extra something, man. Let me raise your pay a little bit because times are getting hard. How many in the chat have had their bosses tell them, hey, we're gonna give you a raise. We need to match what's going on in the world right now. All the inflation and all the prices are going up. Let me raise your pay rate. Has anybody gotten, like, and I'm not talking about a 25-cent an hour raise. I'm talking about a serious raise that'll make a difference, that this shit won't hurt you so bad. Has anybody in the chat got a raise?
You gotta be big money for that. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. Hey, I keep seeing this one little video like on the shorts and like on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, but I keep seeing it. And the dude's like, it's like the boss and the worker. And he's like, hey, boss, nice boat you got there. He's like, yeah, if you keep working harder, I'll get another one. Have you seen that one?
I don't know.
It's all over the place, man. But he's like, nice boat. So it's the boss, man. And he's got like this badass like speedboat with like three motors on the back. You know what I'm saying? With flames. And the worker is like, hey, boss, man, nice boat you got there. And the boss is like, yeah, if you work a little bit harder, I'll get another one next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. People just don't know. Like I know a lot of workers that work by the hour, right? Mm-hmm. They have no idea.
Yeah.
I've subcontracted my entire life. The way I get paid, I should do a fucking video on it and wake America up, because I'm telling you, there's some things that I can't talk about on here because I'd probably had the government on me.
Yeah.
But if you work for yourself, man, it's such a. If you work by the hour, you are the field slave. 100%, like the worst slave position you could possibly have.
I feel you. I did that shit for years, PT. I feel you. I know exactly what you're saying, but I did it for years because guess what? the rent had to be paid, the car payment had to be made, the car insurance, the cell phone bills.
Well, shouldn't our government make it easier to pay these things, not harder?
Lisa,
shouldn't the government stop sticking it to us and making us, have to pay $35 to get a couple steaks? Why, now there's talk of there's going to be gas that's going to be $9 a gallon. How is anybody going to be able to even go to the damn grocery store? Much rather buy some steaks.
AI's going to fix it, brother. Lisa, what's good, Lisa? What's going on down there? What's up?
I'm sorry.
You drive picking up our planet, don't you remember? That's part of the plan. They don't want us to be driving the gas cars. That's a thing of the past. They're going to be doing away with all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we're over here screaming about right now. Meat. They don't want us eating meat. I'm sure. Whatever's going up.
Is that like Tesla, the actual man, when he died, and everyone knows that Tesla had information on free power for everybody, and that wasn't allowed to get out. But I don't know if a lot of people do know or not. But when he died, all of his paperwork, Trump's cousin or uncle or something like that he has all of his paperwork, and it's interesting that he's in. Yeah, look it up.
Gotcha.
Look it up. It's interesting. That information is them, and
they don't want it to come out. Yeah,
it's all controlled by them. They don't want us to have free power, and I'm sure it would probably be something that was safer for the environment, but they don't want that.
Can you imagine all these technologies and stuff, man? Like, I know they have it, but it's just like, this is how they control. Aliens. I seriously do believe that we are under the control. The Bible says this is Satan's deal. He doesn't want us to prosper. He doesn't want us to be happy. He doesn't want us to grow spiritually. None of that stuff. And it could be maybe an evil group of aliens are in control. Maybe just evil man. Maybe whoever's in control of this deal right now. It's obvious that they don't want good things to happen. I know that was lame. That statement was lame, but seriously, this would be such a beautiful place if we could just cut through the BS and just get it done. Free power for everybody.
We won't stand up, man. People won't get together and stand up. The only time they'll stand up is different groups. If it's something like
it personally affects them, unless it personally affects every single person at the same time. Pisses everybody off at the same time, then he's going to stand up together. Everybody needs to be pissed off at the exact same time, and then everybody will stand up together. But until then, everyone's just going to lay on their back and keep getting screwed. So,
But you know what's scary, Lisa, is that things have happened in the past year that has affected everybody. And look what happens. And look what happens, man. You get half of the people. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
It seems like to me, in the past year and a half, we've had things happen to where everybody should have standed up and said, what the hell is this, man? It's time to stand up, but we didn't. Half of us went this direction, half of us went that direction. They got too much damn control, man.
Hey,
because everything's politicized. They put politics in it and made it a big thing so that they could keep everybody fighting. And then if that wasn't enough, let's throw racism in there and keep everybody fighting. Well, we fuck with you, because if we keep everybody fighting, well, we're fucking with you. You're not going to rise up together. We can just keep fucking with you because you're pissed off at each other and you're not going to join teams.
Yep. Divide and conquer.
And you know what a lot of people think, and I would think that a lot of people think is like we could rid ourselves of the entire government. And I guarantee you, and no, hear me out.
No, PT. Go ahead.
Hear me out. We could rid ourselves of the entire government, and within 5-10 years, we'd have a new government doing the same damn thing.
Yeah,
and
facts.
It would be the people who swear they're good.
Facts.
And they would end up, who knows? It might even end up being worse. That's what's so fucked up about it, man. Is
Facts.
that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So look, seriously. What I had just previously talked about, the whole deal with the uprising and everything, some people loved it. Some people were like, "Oh my God, no, absolutely not." But for me, that was the first time that I had seen anything close to like some form of like a revolution, like in the past, and you know what I'm saying? Anything like that. But like you said, maybe it's gonna take everybody being like ticked off for like everybody to get involved. You know what I mean?
Hopefully the devaluation of the dollar and the fall of the dollar will be that thing to push everybody over the edge at the same time. Hopefully. But
think
maybe
that-
that's why I'm gonna
Do you
instill
think-
that UBI so that they can get the people that are comfortable enough with that little bit of breadcrumbs to shut up. And you got those people not saying anything, you know, maybe that's enough to not
I
have
love that.
everybody stand up together.
I love that. That makes so much sense. She's connecting the dots. Seriously. I mean, it sounds simple. Okay, crash the dollar, boom, UBI. But then in the background, it could be a ploy to still further divide people. Because look, if you got a ton of money in the bank, you ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And the people who have a ton of money in the bank are the ones who make the decisions. So you're going to have 50-50 again. It's that divide and conquer again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know? You know, there's something I looked up today because I had heard it the other day, and I was like, "Damn, man, that's crazy." But do you know that DC's murder rate is up 43% since last year, man?
Everybody.
I started noticing it because you know I follow the local news Channel 9 thing on my YouTube, but they do like little 3-minute clips, and it's not like you know, I don't sit there and watch it for hours. I'll see, you know, they'll say, "Oh, there was a shooting here. There was a shoot." It's always every day now, a shooting here, a shooting there, and I'm
Every
like,
day.
man, it's like 1980s DC again.
Everywhere. Did you see the Florida deal?
And we're not even in it yet. Wait until people can't buy food. Wait till people can't afford gas. Wait till people can't. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till it gets
wait
hot.
until they stop giving out this money to all these people.
Bro, wait till it gets hot and there's a tech.
Yeah.
There's an attack on the cyber.
Everyone's trading everything. Look at how they run everything, and that's what's going to be here. So see how they're doing things and figure out what you need by that, because that's what it's going to turn into.
Yeah. Bro, that shooting was in Florida. I might have my facts. I don't know. I caught it on MSM. The Florida, was it the Florida nightclub or something like that? Bro, I don't know exactly where it was at, but it was the latest and greatest like public shooting. Right. It was 3 guys. They have the video. These guys hopped out of a vehicle, ran around a corner, and the cops were saying how amazed they were that they let off so many rounds in like so many seconds. It was like they had rounds and bullet holes everywhere. I don't know how many people got killed, but it's out of control, man. Can you imagine when it gets hot?
Hey, that's a good question, Nisi. That's a good question. What's next, y'all? We got the attacks on our oil. We got the attacks on our food. We got aliens coming. We always know that this ain't even the tip of the iceberg, man. What's next? What's next? What do you see coming next? Let's give it to Lisa. What's something big that, and we know that they're gonna attack money. You know what I'm saying? But what's something that we ain't thought of? What's something that they really could hit us with?
Flares coming in, the sun, and everything that's going on with the earth, and I don't understand all of it, so I sound like an idiot, but I know that there's some serious stuff coming from the sun and the coronal mass ejections, and I don't know if you guys follow like Mr. MBB 333 and World News Report today or something, I think, James Kaufman, just the stuff that they're talking about constantly, it's something big is going to happen. I mean, everyone feels it. Everyone that you ask that it doesn't even prep or talk about this stuff is saying, you know, they feel something big is coming. You know, it makes you wonder, okay, like Marf was saying before with that night vision stuff, are they preparing for grid down? I'm wondering whether it's from a attack, you know, war-wise, or if it's from something like a CME. You know, is that the next big thing? That's my thing that I'm looking for, or not looking forward to, but expecting. Personally.
I'm the grid, man. I'm the grid. It's gonna be hot. It's hot now. I'm thinking the grid. When these hackers can get their hands into like a portion of the grid, it might be like 1 or 2, 3 states. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm worried. And if they are able to do that, then like UGP just said, I mean, the government could just be like, oh, it's not hackers, it's a solar flare. It's temporary, and we're working on the system right now.
Yeah, they can blame it on that. That's a very good point.
I got to tell you though, I don't think that they'll attack our phones and our computers and stuff, man. That's like their
That's too
biggest. Well, look how damaging they are. I mean, seriously, think about phones and look how damaging they are to our youth. Go around, go down to the beach, go anywhere where there might be some kids. You're gonna see them like this.
Yeah, I was doing it today.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're being fed. Man, when I was 14, 15 years old, I got my first XXX movie. It was on VHS. You know what I'm saying? I was like, one of my homeboys brought it to school, snuck it to me. He's like, man, I got it from such and such. I'm like, oh, cool. You know, very first one, you take it home, you're like, holy, what is this? But nowadays, you got 5 and 6-year-olds that have phones that can jump on the internet. And who knows? You can't watch them 24/7. Who knows what's being fed into their brains, man? Bro. You know what I'm getting at with this is that's why I don't think that they'll attack, because they have such a way of getting in our brains with these things that they're there for a purpose. That's why they give them out free. The government will give you a free phone. You know what I'm saying?
You get into a whole nother thing right here, PT. A whole nother thing, brother. A whole nother thing.
We're at the 2-hour mark, but y'all want to go for at least like another 15, 20 minutes or something?
What's up to Lisa?
I'm fading personally. I took my happy pill a little early. So
I hear you.
Well,
hey, can I just go?
There's always another night. You know what I'm saying? There's always another night.
I'm just PT. Let me just throw this out here.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe everyone didn't hate me enough that maybe they can come back on.
Yeah, hell yeah. We would love to have you again.
Absolutely.
We all over the place. We got to dial this thing in, but you know, we just trying to work it out and trying to figure it out as we go. You know what I'm saying? We ain't professionals. We just some people trying to make some content.
PT, PT. I ain't buying it. Hey, tell the fam. Hey, fam, look, we've been brainstorming straight up. We've been brainstorming.
Yeah, we've been working. We've been working.
Saying, yeah, we've been working. So behind the scenes, we got some things that we putting together, and it's gonna really make this thing shape up to the way it's supposed to be. Like I said, we're gonna be reaching out to other groups, and we need y'all to come back us up when we go to these other genres. Seriously,
we're gonna try to dial them in.
Yeah, man, try to save the world with this prepping thing.
And we working. We
really are.
People don't. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a YouTube channel, there's a lot of work that goes into it. It's like 24/7. If you ain't working or dealing, like every spare minute is put into this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But we're putting in work. We're gonna try to bring a great show. We're gonna try to get better and better with each show. You know, we're gonna try to do the damn thing, and we ain't gonna sell out. We ain't gonna sell the fuck out.
No, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. And we're going into other genres talking this same talk. So they're gonna have to deal with us, the preppers. They're gonna have to come strong, straight up.
We'll have to come back with the alien stuff when they drop that report. You know what I'm saying? When they finally drop that report, we'll get into it, man. But you know, I don't think there's much else to be said about the alien thing. But you know,
there will be. Not right. There will be. Trust me.
Yeah, when they drop it
around the 15th. I think the 15th is the deadline.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a whole lot to talk about then.
Yeah, no doubt.
But we still.
We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it for the night. It's 2 hours, 3 minutes. Lisa getting tired, and I'm kind of tired too. But I don't know. We'll see y'all next time. We'll do.
Hey, PT.
Yeah.
Can I holler at the fam real quick? Just some shout outs.
Please do.
I gotta do it, man, because this is the fam. Hey,
yes, sir.
John T. McGill. Hey, John T. McGill. Hey, you crazy dog. UGP. Glad to see you, man. You know how it goes. The Milkmaid.
Native.
She was caning.
Muja. Cherokee.
Joe Morgan. It's the fam.
Yes,
everybody.
Sir. We appreciate y'all.
Cherokee Appalachian. Yeah. I'm good. Stewart. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good.
All right, y'all. We're going to catch y'all next time. Hopefully y'all will tune in. See ya. Peace.
Peace out, y'all. Love.